Today we're here to talk about the Ogden Phipps Handicap for fillies and mares at 1 1/16 on the main track at Belmont Park this Saturday. It's the second leg of the SaratogaTicker Handicapping Challenge, and the race has come up light betting interest-wise. There's 5 betting entries headed up by the Godolphin Stables 3-ply entry of Music Note, 7th Street, and Sea Chanter. John, 7th Street's been kind of on a run this spring and early summer. What do you think of 7th Street's chances and the rest of that Godolphin entry?
She, on paper, looks like the speed of the speed. I don't believe that's true. I think if you look a little more closely, she often is able to back the pace down and gets a soft pace to run with. I think she will be at least pressured on the lead. And I don't believe that she has an even cruising speed. I don't believe she can accelerate like some of these others in here. And so I'm not that inclined to look at 7th Street, although she's on a great winning streak. The next horse in the entry is Music Note. She had a terrific 3-year-old season last year. She does come in here off a long layoff. She's a pace presser, and I think that's going to be a good trip in here. But I also believe, besides the layoff, she wants more ground. This almost has a feel of a prep in a Grade 1. It is a race that I think will get her going, and we'll see how good she is, but I don't believe this is going to be her best shot.
John, it seems 7th Street and Music Note are really the top part of that 3-ply entry. Do you give Sea Chanter any kind of a shot in this thing?
She's an improving type, and she ran a decent race in the Chuvy, although she didn't really punch it in at the end. And to me, she's kind of an outsider, and again, as I say, she may be scratched.
Well, it seems that you've made a case against an entry that's going to collect a tremendous amount of money at the betting windows. The morning line is 2-5. Who do you think you can beat that Godolphin entry with?
What we're left with, for me, is Seattle Smooth. I think is the best in here, and she is a versatile horse. She can come from anywhere on the track. She's got a great winning streak going. She may be a little better at 2 turns than 1. This is a 1-turn route, so it's a bit of a tricky thing for horses that are rooters to only get that 1 turn. She, I think, has the best shot and maybe a bit of a price in here. She may be 3-1 or 7-2.
My feeling, John, is that Seattle Smooth will probably go off closer to 5-2, 2-1, a much shorter price. Is there anything else in here that strikes your fancy?
Color Me Up is a decent filly, and again, she had a decent race in the Chuvy. With a step forward, she could be a factor in here. The rest are outsiders.
So it looks like Roselli's on Seattle Smooth. After the scratches on Saturday morning, we'll release his bet. And for those of you who want to get involved in the handicapping challenge, just email me, SaratogaTicker@gmail.com.